breaking Terra employees reportedly confirmed to SEC that Kwon cashed out 80 million a month prior to Luna and UST crash. So the SEC right now is pretty much investigating Kwon and the sudden fall of Terra Luna, and they are pretty much digging into his finances. They are digging into everything, and right now things are just looking a little bleak for Terra. So this was an article that was just released, and let's just pretty much take a deep dive into it. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission reportedly discovered a situation where $80 million, 100 billion won, of the company's funds every month were sent to different wallets for the operating expense. This reportedly happened a few months before the collapse of Terra. This particular activity, according to the reports, is what raised money laundering suspicions about Kwon. JTBC reported the SEC has secured internal statements that reveal the funds flowed into dozens of cryptocurrency wallets. One of the key internal informants said that Kwon had not received any official payment from the company. Again, I'm not saying that he's doing something shady or not. I really don't know. Right now, everything is sort of just speculation. But honestly, this does not look good. It's not looking good that literally months before the whole collapse, millions and 80 millions is going into different wallets every single month. Things are looking really, really bleak for Terra. And the more and more that digging they do, I assume a lot more they will start finding out. Now, what's really interesting is that recently Kwon made a statement on his Twitter. Let's go over there and check this out. One of the most recent statements put out 20 hours ago. While most of our efforts have been spent on Terra 2.0 and making sure ecosystem developers can find a home after the DPEG incident, we will soon be more proactive in communicating with the press and getting the right information out there. And then it's pretty much a whole bunch of different tweets and a whole bunch of different threads, but let's go over the entire thread just to get a deep understanding. There's a lot of misinformation and falsehood out there, and we promise to do our part in making sure as much of it is correct as possible. First, TFL's official media inquiry channel and comms at terra.money. Many people have been messaging us in various languages, but if it is not in English, we just wouldn't have the linguistic capability to respond. Second, there have been many hearsay about core developers offering expert interviews about terrorist mechanisms. Open source development is transparent, and I will urge media to check if a single line of code by your experts has ever made into production. Terra for core, Anchor, or any other accessible services. Lastly, while TFL intends to continue supporting and building on Terra 2.0 network, it is not by any means a TFL-led chain. We consciously bowed out of airdrop allocations, and all of the decisions are being made by various community groups, albeit in a rocky fashion. I remain excited by continued passion and ingenuity of Terra's builders as the community navigates this difficult time. Let's leave them alone. So a lot was said there, a lot to depack. Pretty much, it's just pretty much to just leave the developers and let them focus on whatever type of work they are doing. Right now, there are constant burns going on, or proposals at least to make some burns right now in the whole Terra Luna situation. But pretty much just to give an overcap for those that don't know. I'll also leave a link in the description of a video that goes more in depth. This is just pretty much talking about the recent article that was released, but there had been a whole DPEG that pretty much hammered the whole crypto market with this whole Terra Luna. Was supposed to be stable. Apparently it's not stable. Right now, Kwon has a lot going on. Securities Exchange is pretty much investigating him. And who knows how this will impact the future of the cryptocurrency market, right? Because the SEC is getting involved, and I'm assuming they are getting involved because they are looking to protect a lot of investors in the future or anything like this happening again. This has been called a crazy debacle, so let's see what goes on. But like I said, right now, the latest news is that 80 million has been sent to different accounts for money laundering purposes. It's not a good look. Again, I mean, we see it constantly. A lot of times, a lot of CEOs take money during crashes. The thing that's interesting with this is that it was prior to the crash. So that does raise a lot of suspicions as to what's going on. You know, where's this money going to and things of that nature. But there you go. There you have it. This is Study Crypto. Stay tuned for latest info. Anything new that comes out, we'll make sure to put it right out for you guys. Thank you and see you next time.